Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to another video. It's Stephen here. Apologies for the delay. Honestly, do you want to know where I was? I was just stuck at the park with my son. Got back a little bit late because I was waiting for Nicola to get back. But we're here now. We are good and we are live chatting all things Manchester City. This boy needs a haircut. I apologise in advance. Don't forget, this is your daily Manchester City live show. Talking about all the news from across the world of Manchester City. And today we're talking about Sergio Gomez. We're talking about Claudio Echeverri. And there's some rumours on the grapevine about potential Pep extending. I don't know. It could be nothing, but I thought we'd talk about it today, and we can talk about that font as well. The font that's broken Twitter and the internet. And of course, I would like to say as well that my watch along today will be once again on Tifo. Come and join me afterwards. Come and join me afterwards as we talk about Germany versus Hungary over on the channel. It'd be good to see you guys there. Join me on Tifo. Click the link in the description. That'll be live after this video finishes. So it'll probably be bang on 5, actually. It says 10 to there, but it'll be more like 5 o'clock. Are you going to join me? Let me know in the chat. Let me know if you're going to join me for and we can carry on this conversation. So I'll end this and go straight to Tifo. So if you want the conversation to come and join me over on Tifo, click the link in the description below. But as you can see, scrolling across the bottom, we've got a few things to talk about today. Immediately, I'm going to ask a massive favour. Give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel. It does help me more than you realize, so please do me a massive favor. Yep, and get over there and give it a subscribe. It would be massively appreciated. Looks like the internet is being a little bit naff, and I've got a feeling my son was playing with a router, and I feel like it might be a bit naff right now. Nicola, trying to chat the wife and ask her if she's touched the router, because I feel like she has, because it was working fine. And sorry, let me know if this is not working very well. Because I feel like it's bad. But either way, we've got plenty to talk about. But yes. Anyway, are you all good today? Do let me know. Do let me know if you're having problems with this video. Because I feel like it's buffering a fair bit at my end as well. And I apologise if so. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah. We're going to talk about Sergio Gomez. Now, there's some rumours going around that Sergio Gomez is... I think the internet's gone out, isn't it? I apologise if the internet's not working, everyone. Let me know in the chat. Is it working? Can you see me, guys? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think my son's messed around with the router, and now it's not working very well. Hello, is anyone there? Let me know live. I'll carry on chatting if so. I could start again. Let me start again. Is it better now? Is it better now? There we go. I think we're better now. There we go. I apologise for that little sort of intermission there of choppiness. Fingers crossed if you're watching live later on, it should be absolutely fine. Anyway, let's talk about Sergio Gomez. That's the first story today. There is rumours that Sergio Gomez could be wanted by Bayern Munich, which is absolutely crazy. I would not see that coming in a month of Sundays, but I'll jump over to the story. It comes from this fella here, or this organisation, Deportes Cope. I don't know what that means. I can't pronounce it for you. But apparently, Sociedad, I'll translate this post here, face a unique opportunity to sign Gomez, but the San Sebastian club has an agreement, but clubs like Bayern Munich have also have him on their radar. I think there's potentially something in this. I don't think it's based on absolutely nothing. I do think Vincent Kompany would genuinely be interested in getting him back. Vincent Kompany was the one that obviously suggested bringing him over to Manchester, given the fact that he had him at Anderlecht, of course, as well. Sorry, the internet thing has thrown me there. Get my composure back. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, he's the exact kind of player I can imagine Vincent Kompany wanting. Of course, he is used to German football as well, being a former Dortmund player. Sergio Gomez, that is, for example. And I do think he's got a lot more ability than we probably give him credit for. I do think he's a really smart footballer. I would say immediately, if Bayern Munich come in, that fee goes up, in my personal opinion. You ask for 25 million, you know? It's just the way of the world, man. It's just the way of the world. I'm sure Vincent can twist their arms and get him to go there. It'd be very funny if Kompany does bring him back. He was linked to, like, Trafford as well, wasn't he? He's not too encouraging signings, I would argue, for Vincent Kompany, but what do I know about him? Maybe I'm wrong there. It wouldn't be, to me, it wouldn't be the signing if I was a Bayern fan that I'd get excited about. But I do subscribe to the idea that actually Sergio Gomez is a really smart footballer who just needs a chance, who just needs a little bit of love, and could maybe make a bit of a breakthrough if he got that chance. I do think he's a smart footballer. You know, as Josh said in the chat, he always looks way better on left wing than left back. Look at him in the under-23 World Cup, for example. Yeah, you got to bear in mind as well that when he was playing for like Spain's youth teams, at one point he was playing as a right winger, cutting on his left foot. And he always creates well when he goes forward. So I don't think you can be that good for Spain's youth team and not be a really smart footballer. I was saying on a video, I think it might have been yesterday or the day before, that I can see him having the kind of career where, how old is he now? Like 22, 23? I can see him having the kind of career by he's like 25, 26. If he went to Sociedad time, where he's actually back in the Spain squad fully because he's established himself as a really smart midfielder. He's found his identity, so to speak. He's got his confidence. I can see that happening. The only thing you could turn around and say is that it probably wouldn't happen at Manchester City because he's not playing regularly. I want to see him get his joy back. When I was Googling pictures for Sergio Gomez for the thumbnail of this video, like, he always looks so vacant. And there's only a few photos when he's celebrating looking happy. And that's pretty much when he's at Anderlecht or Spain. The odd one at Manchester City. But I just want to see him happy. I know it sounds really patronising, but I think he's a really nice guy who's sort of come in and been very professional. But I think he's got such talent that I think he deserves essentially the chance that hopefully I think he could get. I'd be happy for him. I'd be very happy for him. He's a good footballer. God, I really do need a haircut. God, I'm not getting cut tomorrow. I'm a scruffy boy today. I really am. Elsewhere, there is a bit of news about Echeverri, which I find interesting once again. Now, the Echeverri news is that apparently he will not join Girona on loan, according to some reports. So we've got him coming in January 2025. So that's only just over half a year away now, which is absolutely mental, by the way. That's when he joins us. He could stay on loan past that. But according to the information of journalist Uriel Lucht, here we go. I'll jump over to the article now. I'll translate the post. Since Man City and the club are classified for the Champions League, the regulatory reasons that they cannot be involved in various aspects. Essentially, what's going to happen here is that because as a result of Girona being in the Champions League, and of course UEFA have competition laws about clubs owned by each other competing against each other, and I think the compromise is they're going to let it happen as long as the two teams don't do any deals between each other in the season. I actually think that's fair. I know I'm meant to side with Man City here, but I do feel it's a fair deal that, you know, City have to have some compromise. If you're going to own multiple clubs, you shouldn't be able to just move players willy-nilly between them. I don't think it's fair for the rest of the teams who don't have it. I'm not really a multiple club ownership kind of guy. You can get behind it if you want to, but I feel it's a bit, I don't know, I'm old school. I don't really like it, and I can't really complain. So obviously that means Manchester City have a bit of an issue with the likes of Jan Coutu and the likes of Savio and Echeverri. I think he won't be able to go there because City have signed him. So I don't know what that means for him. I mean, the rumours are, according to this journalist, who is a journalist for, don't know who they are. We'll have to take the word for it. Is that he could continue at River for another 6 months. Now, I think Man City would be missing a trick not to bring him in. If I was Cheeky Briggenstein or whatever, Fran Soriano, and a new Pep might be leaving, I would want him to have, you know, plenty of time with Guardiola. Even if it's just 6 months. Bring him in. Let him learn from these great players. And if he doesn't look like he's ready yet, you know, just let him go. Just let him go on loan the season after. But what difference is 4 or 5 months going to make, you know? When all he's going to do is learn from Manchester City's best players, get a bit of experience, you know, and maybe make your debut here and there. I'm sort of with him coming in. I think it's a good idea, you know, to have another talented young player who could be, as Hayden said in the chat, a super sub. I also want to talk on the Rodri rumours going around. Now, I did a tweet earlier. Where's it gone? Asan Man tweeted, the noises coming out of Spain camp regarding Rodri aren't great. Whatever happens, he's going to need a long rest of the Euros. Now, I saw this going round. And I said, it'd be genuinely negligent if we don't find a way to rest him regularly next season, be it via a signing or playing someone else there in the squad. Whatever the solution is, City can't repeat the workload he's under again. I maintain that. The rumours are that Rodri apparently is really suffering with his fitness and his tiredness. You know, he's, let me just sort that out for. It's a bit too bright. Apparently, he's just absolutely exhausted. Let me just find some tweets about it. He's knackered. And Spain are a little bit worried about his workload, you know. I'll find this tweet here. There we go. 1 second. A Spanish correspondent, said the state of anxiety has reached its peak in the Spanish national team due to Rodri's physical condition. The national team coach, his technical staff are looking for ways to not put physical pressure on Rodri. They want to rely on Rodri, but without exhausting him physically. The guy's absolutely knackered. And the reason I tweeted before about we have to find a solution, obviously the best solution is sign a player. But if you're not going to sign a player, you've got to find a solution within the squad. I don't know what it is, but you have to trust whoever it is. Not look at Nunez again and not play him, you know? We need a solution that the City are going to be happy with. I don't care what it is. I don't care who you play there, but whatever it is, Rodri will play 85% of our games, but currently he's playing like 98% of our games. It's stupid. That's a random guess, but it feels that way. We need a player that we're comfortable with playing in the number 6 role in the easier games. The cup games, the Carabao Cup games, maybe the home bankers when you're playing, I don't know, you're playing Ipswich at home. Not the second game of the season, but, you know, a team of that stature, Southampton at home, you know, they've got their eye off the ball a little bit. Someone he can play there who's a 7-8 out of 10 in that role, does a perfectly good job. And he could be, as Josh said, he could be Kovacic. I don't really care who it is, but that's the point I'm making, is that we've got to commit to a backup plan. Not, I don't trust anyone who got here, so we're just going to play Rodri every single game. Bruno Guimaraes is absolutely my number 1 target. I think he's a cracking player. I feel like a few years' time he could be seen as a Gundogan level player. I think he's that smart. I really do. You might not feel that, but I do, personally. I don't know if we'll go in for him, but I really would like it if we did. Maybe we play John Stones there. But once again, whatever it's going to be, I want us to commit to that as an option, because we can't keep playing him there, because it's just going to be too much. It'll be too much. On a sort of more positive note, let's go to the resident in the know rumour guy. And he tweeted earlier that there's a growing feeling from employees within CFG that Pep could be persuaded to sign him for a 10th year. The visit to see the owner has clearly changed the mood music around him. That's a nice little rumour there, man. That's a nice little rumour that I could get behind, you know. I like the idea that Pep... Look, everyone has a price, is what I will say. I would not be surprised if the Sheikh has gone, look, we'll double your money or whatever. Get a massive pay rise as long as you stay. And I think there's potential for that. He's a quality player. The manager, sorry. And everyone has a price. Everyone does have a price. Do not be surprised whatsoever to see, you know, City announce this summer that he's going to stay and do 10 seasons. I'd be buzzing. Like, this is why I want a big summer, by the way. I want to see City sign a bunch of players and, you know, have them with Guardiola for a couple of years. We will see. You've heard that of your devious stuff. You're from where, mate? I don't think that's true. I feel like the journos would be on this if so, mate. I hope you're right, but I don't think so. We're not going to pay 100 million, and no one's going to accept. Newcastle won't accept less than 100 million while that clause is still active. No chance. We will see where Newcastle are with PSR. I don't know how it's going to be. Guys, not much longer left on this video. I will be live over on Tifo. If you want to join me and carry on this conversation, come over here, man. Come over here. Look, I'll be over here on Tifo. The watch long will be starting very, very soon. I would be buzzing to see you guys over here. Let me I'll be watching Germany, as you can see there. Let me edit the scoreboard. It automatically defaults there to Aston Villa and to Arsenal, but I've put Hungary in. There we go. If you want to come and join me over on Tifo, let me know. Click the link in the description. There'll be a link in the description. Come on over into the chat. Use the referral code Stephen in capital letters, by the way. Come and join me in the chat over there. It's a really good platform. And also, you can come and chat to me live on a video call. I'm I've got my headphones here. You can chat to me about your hottest Manchester City takes. And, yeah, you can enjoy the Germany-Hungary game together. I'll be live on Tifo in a minute. Referral code Stephen in capital letters. I want to see you guys over there. I'll catch you in a bit. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you over on Tifo. Come and join me, man. See you in a bit. Bye-bye.